Hi beautiful, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a topper review for you, and as a part of this review I'm also going to be teaching you guys how to choose a topper. So this is going to be a combined video both for education and to tell you a little bit about a particular topper that I'm going to be displaying here, which is by Belle Tress, and it is their lace front mono top topper. Their straight version that's 18 inches. And as all Belle Tresses, this is heat friendly. So I haven't actually messed with this. It's still in the box. So we will go through it and together, and I will show you guys my way that I choose toppers, and just some general advice that I've learned throughout the years from wearing toppers. So the first thing you need to know whenever you are choosing a topper is you need to know how much hair loss you have. Every topper comes with a different size base. So for example, this particular topper has a 6x6 base. You need to know if that is an adequate coverage for you before you purchase. So what I recommend you do before you purchase the topper is to get a tape measure. And what you want to measure is your area of loss. So let me use my monitor here. You're going to look at your bio hair in the mirror, and this is a little difficult for me because let me put a mirror over here. I can't see myself, right? I put my head down. But you're going to look here at your area of hair loss, and you're going to want to measure that by looking into a mirror. So just take your tape measure, and you're going to go across your head at the widest point where you have hair loss. So right here by right here. So approximately there is where I don't have good healthy hair across, which is about 5 inches. Then you want to go from the front to back of your hair loss. Now if you're like me and you are actually losing hair in the front for your hairline, you're going to start directly at your hairline. If your hair loss starts further back and you have a good strong hairline, that's a good thing for toppers. And you're going to start further back where your hair loss starts. But for me, it's all the way at the front, so that's where I'm going to start. So it's here, and you can spin around and look in the back of a mirror, but I know approximately where my hair loss starts and stops. I'll turn around for you. I have pretty significant hair loss in the back part of my head right here. So mine actually goes pretty far back to probably about here, which is pretty big. It's 9 inches, not 8 to 9 inches is where my hair loss is. So I'm about a 5 across and about an 8 to 9 inch in the back. So if you are going to be putting it all the way at the front of your head with a lace front, then you don't need to worry about adding any additional length here, because you're gonna be taping it. But on the sides and the back, you're gonna wanna add an inch on each side and 1 in the back so that you're clipping your topper into healthy hair. That's very important. For if you are going to be blending it, meaning you have a strong hairline and you're going to be blending your own hair into it, add an inch there as well, just so you know that you are, again, clipping the topper into healthy hair, so that you're not pulling any compromised hair. So that's how you choose the size of the base. So technically for this particular topper, knowing that it's a 6x6, let me get this out for you. This would not be the topper for me because I have too much hair loss in the back for this to be effective for me. I would need at least a 9-inch base, probably something a little bit larger than that, honestly. So let's take out the Belle Tress topper and I'll show you guys the base here. This is really pretty and the hair feels really nice. Very pretty. Man, I wish this came in a bigger base. Okay, so here is the base. This is a 6x6 base, and that's measured from front to back and side to side at the widest parts. That is how that is measured. You have clips here on the side and clips there in the back. They are pressure sensitive, which means you just push them down or up like that before you clip them into your hair. This also has a lace front on it. So these particular toppers are meant for people like me that don't have a strong hairline, and it's going to go all the way to the front just like a lace front wig would. But a topper is very low density, as you can see. This particular one is quite low density. So you can't really wear these if you don't have hair, because you don't have anything to clip into, and it would be too sparse. This is definitely meant as an addition to your hair. So that's the sizing. The next thing you're going to want to talk about is color. Now, as you can see, this is not a color that matches my hair tone. Sure, you could do that if you had brown hair and you wanted to wear a blonde topper. If you want to do a two-tone, by all means. But what I recommend personally is to get the base color, which is the main overall color, to match your bio hair. That's going to be your best bet. And a trick I've learned, because hair is kind of difficult to match, especially online, get one with highlights in it. So get the base color that matches your hair, but then have some highlights on top of that, so that will help to blend any color differences between your natural hair and your topper. It'll just look more like highlights. Look at the length of it. So this is a little bit too long for me, but that's actually a good thing in my particular opinion. I always recommend you go a little bit longer than your hair, because your hair grows. And also you can always cut your topper, or you can have a professional cut your topper to meet the length that you want. If you get one that's too short, well, then you're probably going to have to cut your own hair and make your hair shorter. So if you're already wanting to do that, that's fine. But if not, and you want to keep your hair longer, make sure you get a longer topper. So let me take off the tag, and then we will talk about this particular topper. All right, so the Belle Tress line is heat friendly. That's fantastic for toppers. Even though this is a synthetic hair, you can still use heat, which is great to help it blend in, especially for these straight styles, to be able to actually use a flat iron to make your hair and the texture of this match really well. And this particular color is really pretty. So this is Sugar Cookie with Hazelnut. And let me get my sticky note here. Belle Tress describes Sugar Cookie as with hazelnut as a caramel blonde base. Definitely can see that, with medium gold highlights and a medium brown root. So definitely a lot of very warm caramel all through here, with some very pretty golden blonde highlights. Very warm color for Sugar Cookie with Hazelnut. All right, let's put it on. And like I said, it doesn't match my hair, but that's a good thing. You'll be able to see where the topper is and the coverage it will provide for you. When you're putting your topper on, don't drop your brush. When you're putting your topper on, make sure there's no hair in the clips and open all of them up. Open all your clips up. And then what I like to do is I take my hands on either side like this, and I just kind of scoop it around, and then we're going to bring it forward right here. So again, since this is a lace front, you want it to go all the way to the front to make a new hairline. And then you're going to scoop under like that and push down on either side so that the clip is clipping into your hair. And then we're going to do the same thing on the back here. All right. And then brush it through your own natural hair to get it all to incorporate together. Now again, I'm wearing a blonde topper with brown hair, so that's not going to look particularly blended, but that'll give you the coverage. So here is where my hair, let's see, here you go. So here's where my hair stops. I'm sorry, this is so hard to do backwards. There we go. Use a mirror. So you can tell the different lengths here. So this is an 18-inch, so I've got probably about a 15, 16-inch hair myself. But that's okay. I could just cut this here to match. But yeah, that's as simple as it is. And then for the lace front, what I recommend is you get some wig tape, especially if you live in a warm climate and you sweat and you're going outside, just get some good wig tape. I have a whole video on it. Please check out my channel. How to adhere toppers and wigs with tape is fantastic because it'll show you how to get it to stick and it's not going to go anywhere. But I recommend putting some tape right here on your topper. And then even then, if your clips feel a little bit tight, you can loosen the front ones because you have it taped in the front, and that's not going to go anywhere. So let me show you the hairline here. So I have a little bit of a widow's peak, as you guys know, so that's sticking out, but you can pull it forward, put the tape down, and it'll create your own nice hairline for you. But for now, for demonstration purposes, it's not going to look the best because I don't have it taped. But that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to go all the way in the forward. This is pulling a little bit on me. And another piece of advice, you should not feel pain from your topper. But like I said, this base is the wrong base size for my hair loss. So I'm actually not clipped into healthy hair right now. I'm clipped into hair that is compromised and weak. So it feels it's like it's pulling on my hair. So if you feel that, adjust your topper and make sure you got one that's the correct size. That's why it's so important for you to add a couple of inches to your base size so that you're clipping into the healthy hair. Let me go ahead and change the part 2 real fast for you so you can see the pretty part line. And then I'll do a 360 and show you the coverage. All right, so this is a mono top. That's in the name, mono, which means that you can part it anywhere you want. I chose to part it right here in the center for demonstration purposes, but if you want to part it on the side, you absolutely can. You have about that much space to play with that you can part anywhere you want. All right, I really wish that this came in a bigger base because I really love this hair. It feels really great. I think the hair looks fantastic. Kind of makes me wish I was a long blonde, to tell you the truth. It's really pretty. A lot of really pretty length on it, not too much density, and it feels really light. I don't feel like I'm really wearing anything at all. Other thing about toppers that's great, you can put them behind your ear. So you have your own bio hair here, you can put them behind your ear. Okay, let me give you the specs. So we already talked about the base size. The base size is 6 by 6. The bang is 9 inches. It does have some layering through here for 9 inches. The side also has a few layers through here that are also 9 inches. The back is 18 inches, and overall it's between a 9 and 18 inch layering. It does not feel heavy at all. It's quite light, and it's just a really pretty topper. Okay guys, if you want to pick up the Belle Tress Mono 18-inch straight topper lace front version, head on over to Wig Studio 1. There, make sure you also look for a discount code and check my description as well for this video because I will have all the discount codes updated for you if one does exist. Also, this does come in plenty of colors to match your hair, and if you have any questions, you can reach out to support@wigstudio1.com or give them a call if you need a consultation to help you pick out your color. While you're online, also head on over to Facebook because we have a support group. On Facebook, it's called Wig Studio 1 Wig and Topper Support Group. There you're going to find myself and all the other employees of Wig Studio 1, and they will be there to support you throughout your hair loss journey, and there are literally thousands of women there that are there to support you as well. If you're still with me, please consider hitting that subscribe button. There's also a bell button that will allow you to get notified anytime that I post a new video or if I go live. So please hit that button. That helps to support my channel as well, and I'd love to have you guys. Until next time, bye-bye, beautiful.